of the Louise LY34 foundation brush, and this was requested by my good friend Moodeve. Gonna put her link in the bar on the bottom, and yeah, I'm gonna do a quick overview. So I mentioned this in my recent hauling, and it is quite a new brush. I've used it so far for tinted moisturiser, which I mix in with a green base. So I dab on the product on my face, and I use this brush and I go in downwards motions the way I saw Pixie Woo do it, and it really does blend it in very well. It's made of synthetic fibres, and it's got a very big surface area, so it makes light work of foundation. I think I prefer the feel of natural hair on my skin. This feels definitely very synthetic. It's very soft, and it's very pleasant to use. It's a really well made brush. It's got very solid barrel, very kind of nice weight to it. It's not too light, but it's not too heavy. It's just a really high quality brush. You can tell it's high quality just by looking at it, feeling it. It's not going to break anytime soon. So this is an investment, and it's £22. I think Louise brushes are priced very appropriately. Not quite reasonable, but definitely appropriate what you'd pay for a deluxe brush, and I think they're fair, and I would pay them, and I'm actually going to probably purchase more brushes from the range because I especially like the crease brush. It's quite tapered, so it's meant to be good for blusher, and I think she recommends it for powder and foundation. I don't really like this for powder too much. It's okay, but I do definitely like it for mixing foundations, like lighter foundations. I think when you use this with a heavier foundation, which obviously I use Estee Lauder Double Wear, I think it can get a bit cakey, but that's why I use it with my tinted moisturiser. So, and it gives a really lovely even finish. Definitely recommend it to people. Personally, for cream blushes, I love this brush. This is the Sonia Kashuk flat top synthetic brush, and for blusher I just think this is marvellous, especially cream blushes. So I much prefer this. As you might have seen in my Estee Lauder Double Wear video, I prefer using the 187, and that's just because obviously the spaced out bristles mean that you can't go overboard with coverage, whereas this one, obviously you're heading towards full coverage and definite opaque even cover. So with this one I stipple it in, blend it, and it gives quite a nice natural finish. And this one's also a very good dupe. I'm always on the lookout for MAC 187 dupes because the MAC 187 is quite expensive. In fact, just to make the point, I think this is not reasonably priced. I think this is a bit overpriced because Louise is definitely a step up from MAC. Definitely better made than MAC. I don't know if you can tell on video, but just in person there's something a bit more professional grade about this. Obviously MAC brushes are great, but Louise really is one of the best I've ever tried. So definitely you're paying for a lot of quality. Anyway, so this is the best dupe that I've found, and I'm not sure if this is even still available because I haven't seen Gemma Kid around her makeup. And this is the Gemma Kid foundation brush, which is a really good version of the 187 because it's got a stiffness to it, whereas most dupes of this, they look like it, but then once you press it, they just flail out everywhere, and it's just ridiculous nonsense. So that's my kind of overview. Not very organised, I'm afraid, but I hope that gives you a basic idea. I'm still quite new to this brush, so I'll be putting places, but so far I love using it for tinted moisturiser. It's a very nice brush, and really do highly recommend the Louise range, and very fast to send. And I've actually met Louise and she's really nice. I didn't tell her that I made videos, so if you ever see this, hi. And yeah, really nice lady, really nice company, and I think anyone who buys any of her brushes, you won't be disappointed, because you just couldn't be. The sheer craft that's gone into it, it's really obvious. Anyway, hope that helps, and talk to you all soon. Bye.